I've got a question for you. When's the last time you voted for a candidate you were actually excited about? Not just voting against the other guy, not just crossing your fingers and picking the lesser evil. I thought so. We're told this is just how democracy works. You get two choices: the loudly racist corporate Republican or the quietly racist corporate Democrat. But how crazy is it that in the political heart of America, a Democratic Socialist, Zohran Mamdani, won the mayoral race in what seems to be a landslide, despite the efforts of both Republicans and Democrats. He beat the super PACs. He was shunned by political leaders, and still is shunned by political leaders of the party, and only getting support from rebels like Bernie Sanders. And by the way, I am still pissed off with the Democratic Party for the systemic bias they showed in that 2016 primary. And this is exactly why what Mamdani did is so important. He didn't just get angry, he used a new tool to beat the same old machine. Mamdani won this race with the highest voter turnout in over 50 years, with policies that help the vast majority of people. He's charismatic, he's personable, he has a big-ass Cheshire Cat smile, which I'm sure has helped people trust him more. I don't want to take anything away from him. His mass organizing, the number of people, volunteers that he had, how he brought in apathetic voters who didn't really trust in the system anymore, 10 out of 10, no notes. But I want to talk about the vehicle that carried him to this victory. Let's talk about ranked choice voting. Now, to understand why this is a big deal, you got to first understand the trap. It's called first past the post voting, or FPTP. Get out with LPP, yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP, yeah, you know me. It sounds like a race, which is probably why we say the mayoral race or the electoral race. It sounds fair, right? Wrong. Because what happens many times is voting for the candidate you actually want, which at times would be maybe even the furthest left person or the furthest right person, that would lead you to what's called splitting the vote or vote splitting. And I'm pretty sure you've heard of this before because the establishment Democrats, every single election, use this to scare voters.
That's why a vote for Stein is really a vote for Trump.
Jill Stein, I like her very much. You know why? She takes 100% from them.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
In this way, you're not voting for a candidate you like. It's more like you're voting against a disaster that you don't want to happen. And this isn't really a choice. It's like a political hostage situation. This, in my opinion, is the best alternative. Ranked choice voting. Instead of picking one candidate, you get to rank them by your choice of preference, like first, second, third, and so on, depending on how many candidates you have running. Here's how it works.
Maine and Alaska have something called ranked choice voting, or instant runoff, where you rank the candidates in order of preference. If no candidate gets a majority, the last place finisher is eliminated, and those voters' second choice candidate gets their vote. This process repeats until someone gets a majority.
Just like that. It's simple. And establishment candidates, both Republicans and Democrats, hate ranked choice voting because it takes away their favorite weapon, fear. Ranked choice voting breaks their leverage. It proves that ideas, not just institutional backing, wins elections. You have to appeal to people and actually bring them solutions to address their problems, like politicians are supposed to do in the first damn place. It promotes candidates to build a strong coalition. You can't just energize a small corporate wealthy base. And candidates have to be acceptable or even appealing to voters that are outside of their base. It would force them to be, well, a little bit better. I know, a damn near unrealistic concept, especially these days, but it's possible. So is New York just the luck of the draw? Hell no. This is a playbook for how to challenge power nationwide. As of right now, ranked choice voting is used in over 62 jurisdictions across the United States, including entire states like Alaska and Maine. Cities from San Francisco to Minneapolis to Salt Lake City use it too. It's giving voters real choices everywhere that it's implemented. On the screen right now are a list of states with strong grassroots movements and ballot initiative processes. Everyday citizens can get things on the ballot. Cities in these states could be the easiest starting points. Try to implement ranked choice voting wherever you are. If you live in a place where the party is basically telling you to sit down and shut up, you can change the rules to where they have to listen. Zohran's win wasn't just a win for democratic socialism. It's a win for people. the corporations that he beat, the billionaires that he beat. It's showing what we've known all this time. People power is stronger than corporate lobbying. And it proves that when we change the rules, we can also change the players. We can get candidates who represent us, not just their corporate donors and billionaire backers. It's the first step in breaking a system designed to make us feel powerless and help us challenge the establishment. So you know what I think? Ranked choice voting is the future of all intra-party democracy. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and send this to somebody who's tired of not having real options. I'm done. Go vote, and I'll see you in the next video.